righteousness. We were regurgitating righteous doctrine. You know? And nobody's trying to... Because if that's the case, then we're trying to be apostles to heart. No. We're trying to work out our own salvation with fear and tremble. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. Don't you understand that? Jeez, man. What is your objective, your motive in this truth? To be mad because if you are the tallest man in Nate's camp, then you upset. Because you ain't stopped doing what you're doing. Which is terrible. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9. Whom shall we teach knowledge? And whom shall we make? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk. It's a verse I'm trying to think of with the word milk. I want to see something here. Because, hey, man, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know everything. I didn't come in this knowing everything, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry I didn't meet your expectation. But, let me see something. Oh, man, that's not it. That's all I think I clicked off the verse by unpaid. I closed the tab by accident. All right, let me see something. Just thinking of a word right now. And it's the word milk. Milk. Let's see something. How many verses come up with that? 48. There's a verse I would like to see. Because we are learning, man. For God's sake, have some consideration. My goodness, man. Did you know this already when you got into this? Yeah, here we go. It's Peter's. Yeah, because we come in this, you learn, you're unskillful, and then you become something. You go home and you study it, you look up words, and you try, because we're just gonna just give us the whole batch of the delicious meat. We've been baby. How you gonna feed babies that? All right, let me start with this one. It says, Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. And that's what's happening. We've been retaught, man. We've been taught all this bullshit in the world. What about all the shit we did learn? Huh? How to cook up crack. How to be the ultimate drug dealer. Huh? So we should bring that to the forefront. Oh, don't forget about teach the congregation this. Oh, we know how to do that already. Come on. You don't have no consideration. For when the time ye ought to be for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. We had to be taught again. I mean, we had to get through this and go home after you get it, take your notes, go home and go read your book, get access to the internet and things like that. All right. So you got problems, buddy. Ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principle of the oracles of Yahweh Yahushua. Alright? And become such as ye have need of milk and not of strong meat. So we don't need strong meat. We need to be taught the milks. And if we do learn something, it's because now it's easier. The apostles in them was digging in. That's why it's different from if you are the tallest man in IHCC, whatever your fucking people call. If you are them, that means you ain't been taught right. You ain't even teach to be humble, to be meek to the brothers, nothing. All right, so you got problems. For everyone that used milk is unskillful in the words of righteousness. Okay? For he is a babe. So yeah, we still babies, bro. But how the brother broke it down, it was lovely, man. I was impressed. I was like, wow, man. You're not impressed because they're regurgitating. Oh, they're repeating what you said. Oh, man. Mommy. It's like, oh, man. Right? So, all right. Yeah. Let's read Peter's 2. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. And we are growing thereby, man. We just want to grow, man. We don't want to be a part. The most important that we're doing this for is for salvation. What the fuck is you doing it for, buddy? Sheesh. You sick. Alright, so that came to my mind. So Yahweh Shah said, bro, this is not my doctrine. This is not Yahweh Shah. We're going to read this again and end it with this. Alright. Alright. We're going to end it with that one right there. Alright. It says, John chapter 7, verse 16, right? So remember, Yahweh Shah was regurgitating. Okay? But in a righteous sense. You know? Alright? Where's that word at? Regurgitating. Yeah, here you go.
Regurgitate.
Regurgitate, right? That's what you said. Oh, you just regurgitating. So I went into the meaning. So we can find out, the true meaning. Now, this is the word. This is what they said. When you go to the first one, it's just talking about food, right? Swallow food up again out the mouth. All right. So this is nourishing food, spiritual food. So we need this. We need these words, man. Like, come on. I know you when you started learning this, right? You started regurgitating too in the beginning, and then you went in and you studied, and you said, "Oh man, damn, this mean this mean that." Oh, you start finding words and this mean that. Oh man. So it's not regurgitating no more. Now you got other pieces that you add to your spiritual arsenal. You can go into this word. You can go into that word. You might not even pronounce the word right. Well, you gonna make fun of that too, buddy? Oh, you did already. You did already. You should be ashamed of yourself. Sheesh. Right? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. Slovakia. Alright. So let me go back down. We're going to end it with this, man. We'll go back to this. I got the verse 18. Yeah. So, John chapter 7, verse 16. And Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, my doctrine is not mine. This is not. He repeating what Yahweh told us to repeat. But his that sent me. If any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of Yahweh, or whether I speak of myself. Right? He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory, but he that seeketh his glory that sent him, the same is true, and no uprightness and no unrighteousness is in him. So it's no unrighteousness in these men, and the men that's following them either, because nobody's stupid. See, other camps is doing stupid shit. So I went on your page and I saw those things. I said, all right, whatever, I don't know. So, yeah. I guess you just like upset that you ain't the only biggest camp out here. But most of y'all might be over there. You might be a part of the righteous batch. Only time gonna tell. So, I don't know. I'm just up. And I saw that. I said, wow. Saw that earlier, but I said, wow, this guy is amazing. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem, Shah by Shem Kakwadash, the Wadi Yahweh Shem, Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.